seconds to go. There are only a few nerve-wracking seconds left on the clock. The game is tied. A player dribbles the ball down court, looking for an opening. Suddenly, they pass the ball into the hands of a teammate near the opposing team's hoop. That player jumps high and slam dunks the ball through the hoop, just as the buzzer blasts and time runs out. The standing, electrified crowd roars. This basketball game is over. Whether the game is professional or with friends in the neighborhood, basketball is a thrilling game that challenges players to be lightning fast, both mentally and physically. In any arena, the game is focused on one endlessly fun goal: getting an orange ball to go through a hoop. The game of peach baskets. The game of basketball was created in 1891 by Canadian-born Dr. James Naismith, a physical education instructor working at Springfield College in Massachusetts. He wanted to keep his restless students physically occupied with an indoor sport on rainy or cold winter days. Dr. Naismith created the rules and nailed peach baskets to a balcony rail at each end of a gymnasium. Unlike today's hoops, the peach baskets had bottoms, so balls that made it into baskets had to be removed manually. Later on, the bottom was removed from the peach baskets, and the baskets were replaced with metal hoops. Also, basketball originally had no dribbling. Players bounced past the ball to move it around the court. The first college basketball game was played in 1892. Basketball quickly became popular within the United States, particularly in schools, because all that people needed to play was a ball, a basket, and a court. The first black conference in college basketball took place in 1916. Since then, basketball has become more than just a game or sport. Basketball is deeply woven into the fabric of Black culture. The sport is also important to Native peoples. The United States government sent many Native youth away from their families to live at schools between 1870 and 1978. The children played basketball at school, and over time, the sport became part of Native culture. Native people usually play with a uniquely fast style. Basketball's popularity spread after the end of World War II. Wheelchair basketball also became popular as wounded servicemen returned from the war. Do you know? Basketballs weren't always the orange balls used today. Before the 1950s, they were brown. A growing sport. Today, many people play basketball. Men, women, boys, and girls in almost every nation enjoy the sport. In 1949, the American National Basketball Association, NBA, was established and became key to the tremendous growth of basketball as a professional sport. The NBA is the biggest and most famous professional basketball organization, with 30 teams. College basketball features more than 300 teams nationally, with the largest organization being the NCAA, National Collegiate Athletic Association. Today, almost every high school has a basketball team. Since 1892, only a year after Dr. Naismith invented basketball, women have been active in the sport. Today, with superstar basketball players such as Lisa Leslie, Diana Taurasi, and Maya Moore of the Women's National Basketball Association, WNBA, women's basketball has acquired a much larger fan base. The number of fans and players has continued to grow globally in women's and men's amateur and professional basketball. According to the International Basketball Federation, Fédération Internationale de Basketball, in French, or FIBA, At least 450 million people play basketball worldwide. There are basketball leagues all over the world. A global basketball championship called the FIBA Basketball World Cup is held every 4 years, and the game has been a highly competitive event featured in the Olympic Games since 1936. In China, India, Australia, and especially the Philippines, basketball has been wildly popular for about 100 years. In fact, the largest basketball venue in the world is the Philippine Arena, which can accommodate 55,000 fans. The next largest venues are in the United States, Serbia, and Canada. Dribble, run, pass, shoot. A basketball game is divided into 4 quarters, which, in the NBA, are each 12 minutes long. 5 players from 2 teams play the game on a court shaped like a rectangle. A hoop is mounted on a backboard 10 feet, 3 meters, above the floor at each end of the court. The object of the game is to get the highest score. Players score points by shooting the basketball through the opposing team's hoop. Making a shot is most often worth 2 points, unless it is shot from outside the 3-point line, in which case it's worth 3 points. Players can also score points by making foul shots. A referee can award free throws to a player who has suffered a foul, which occurs when another player accidentally or intentionally breaks the rules or makes unfair physical contact. The referee blows their whistle and uses hand signals to indicate what foul was committed. The referee may award between 1 and 3 free throws or foul shots to a player depending on the type of foul committed. The shots are worth 1 point each and are taken from behind the free throw line without interference from the defending team. Free throws can often mean the difference between winning and losing a game. Players constantly try to position themselves where they can either shoot the ball or pass it to a teammate with a chance of a good shot. Opposing players try to block shots or steal the ball. The ball can only be moved while dribbling or by passing. As the basketball moves up and down the court, each team swiftly switches to defense or offense, depending on whether it has possession of the ball. The 2 most common defensive strategies are either zone defense, in which players defend a part of the court, or person-to-person defense, in which players guard a specific opponent. There are a variety of offensive strategies, which usually involve a player who does not have the ball making a quick dash or change in direction, called a cut, to receive the ball and shoot. When a shooter misses a shot and the ball bounces off the hoop or backboard, players from both teams jump to catch the ball on the rebound. A player who is good at recovering rebounds can help his or her team keep control of the ball. Coaches organize their players in a variety of roles or positions. The point guard is usually the best ball handler. The point guard sets up the team's offensive plays by controlling the ball and making sure it reaches the right player at the right time. The shooting guard takes a lot of long-range shots on offense and guards the other team's best perimeter player on defense. The small forward uses his or her speed to make shots close to the basket on offense and to steal the ball on defense. The power forward plays with his or her back to the basket on offense and plays either under the basket or against the opposing power forward on defense. The center uses his or her height to score on offense and to protect the basket on defense. The tall and short of it. The tallest players ever in the NBA were Manute Bol and George Morrison, who were both 7 feet 7 inches, 231 centimeters tall. Muggsy Bogues was the shortest NBA player in history, at 5 feet 3 inches, 160 centimeters. Rulers of the court. Basketball has had many outstanding players with vivid personalities and record-breaking accomplishments. At 6 feet 10 inches, 208 centimeters, George Miken was one of the first big men who redefined the sport of basketball in the 1950s. Before that, basketball was thought to be for small and nimble players. In the 1960s and 1970s, Wilt Chamberlain, at 7 feet 1 inch, 216 centimeters, earned the top records in scoring, rebounding, and durability. He is considered to be one of the most outstanding players in NBA history. Another player who always made a big difference for his teams was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. After he won 71 consecutive games with his high school team, perhaps it was no surprise that he turned out to be the all-time leading scorer in the NBA. Lisa Leslie is known as one of the mothers of the WNBA. Her phenomenal skills made her dominate the court during the 1990s and 2000s. She won gold with the U.S. team at 4 Olympic Games. Leslie was voted WNBA's MVP, Most Valuable Player, 3 times, and won 2 WNBA championships. Irvin "Magic" Johnson became famous on the court with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Olympic Dream Team. He amazed fans with his all-around mastery of the game, particularly his ability to pass the ball in surprising and skillful ways, almost as if it was magic. Michael Jordan is often regarded as the greatest player ever in basketball. Along with holding an impressive number of records, Jordan gained the nicknames Air Jordan and his airness for his ability to leap into the air, doing his famous slam dunks. In high school, superstar LeBron James led his team to 3 Ohio State championships. Immediately after graduating, he was picked to join the Cleveland Cavaliers, where he broke records as the youngest player in NBA history to be Rookie of the Year and score 10,000 career points. Maya Moore was a star player in high school and college. She led her college team to win a record-breaking 90 consecutive games. In the WNBA, she quickly became a top scorer and gained acclaim as one of the best female athletes in the sport. She helped her team win 4 championships and won gold at 2 Olympic Games. More than just a little game. Basketball has come a long way since its simple beginnings. Media coverage of the sport keeps fan interest peaked all year, and with basketball courts available in neighborhood parks, schools, and even some driveways around the world, anyone who is interested in learning the game will find it easy to do. Schools and basketball clubs in communities everywhere supply options for practicing the sport or joining a team. Who knows where the next great basketball stars will come from? Connection.